Do something.
What's happening, guys? I can't see. My eyes! My eyes!
This is terrible. I cannot see anything from up here.
They took something.
What did they take?
My eyes! They took my
my eyes.
They're all just all screaming.
Fucking A. 13 damage, y'all.
Tony, Faye, you freak out, and the wings come out and they go back in, and you see Tony is just swinging wildly, and on one of his smacks, the axe goes, or the club smacks you upside the head for 13 damage.
Did I get one? Did I get one?
It cleaves her, and you hear a gurgling noise as blood comes out of her mouth.
But he's so small, if you guys look over, his whole mouth cheeks just keep puffing as he's blowing furiously into Faye's mouth. He hasn't removed the dagger. He's still there.
He's pushing it in every time.
I saved her! I totally saved her! I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna...
Oh boy, I'm glad some of you guys don't have to watch this.
Are we gonna struggle to get this fucking cat out of a tree? Do we need to call?
I'm already here.
He slides down the side of the tree, and he's now next to all of you.
If you just lick her face, she'd wake right up.
Why would I lick my mother's face, you disgusting bastard?
No, the sleeping Faye.
Why would I lick her face? Look, I don't know what you two got up to last night for all night long.
Yeah, nobody wants to be over around here licking random bitches. I'm just saying.
I didn't lick the pussy, and the pussy didn't lick me. We just went to sleep.
Together. Are you
just went through an illusionary rock. I mean...
So they are rock crunchers, a cousin to you, tree crunch.
They walked through the rock.
Rock watchers.
It wasn't a real rock.
Rock walkers.
Forget the rock.
They're air fuckers, all right? They just walk through the air. That's it. That's what they are. They're air fuckers.
Okay.
It doesn't matter what they are.
I had a 12, yeah.
Being a druid, what is your favorite terrain?
I wouldn't know. I'm a ranger. My favorite terrain is forests, though.
Oh, perfect.
Yes.
Yeah, I will keep you warm.
Would you sleep with me, kitty?
For you, Baron, I would.
No.
You just gotta pet him.
Oh,
just don't mind the hair.
Be careful, Baron. I hear this leads to pussy licking.
That is not... I'm not going to say it.
Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us here on Save or Dice. My name is Cody with Taking 20, as you guys know, and I have some beautiful, wonderful, incredible, sexy, amazing, talented building people, kitchen remodeling people with me today. I have Jacob BUDZ of XP to level 3. Of course, I have Jeremy Pillipow of Black Magic Craft. We're joined by David Friant of Nerdarchy and Ulysses North America's own Daryl Hayhurst. Thank you for joining us. So before we jump into this, we have, let me just pull this up like I did already. That's clearly a thing that I did. We want to announce some winners, I think. So let's figure out who is going to be getting this Torg Eternity box. I have 3 winners. If I can get a drum roll, please, gentlemen. Winner number 1 is Travis Sparkman. Congratulations, Travis. We're going to be sending you an entire Torg Eternity cargo box. Winner number 2 is Riley Uzo. I hope I'm pronouncing that correct. And finally, our third and final winner is Simon Keeble. So congratulations, guys. Seriously, yeah, congratulations. You're going to be getting 25 pounds. Don't throw out your back. It's heavy. It's a lot of swag. So congratulations. Thank you so much for entering into our giveaway. And that is really all I have to announce. Yeah. I hope you guys are excited.
The other big announcement and why I'll be freaked out like all session is our Kickstarter is tomorrow.
Oh, snap!
Shit.
10 a.m. tomorrow. So if I'm a basket case, that's why.
So if you're watching this video later, we'll throw a link down to that in the video description so you guys won't miss that. What's going on with the Kickstarter? Anything special?
Well, so I mean, yeah, each of these, next couple are all cosms. Like you guys have been playing in Isle and you played in Tharkold. Those are two different cosms. Nile Empire is another cosm, and it was the most popular one from the original game. That's what invaded in Africa, and the world that invaded there is all 1930s like pulp superheroes and weird science, and so they're straight up, mystery men and superheroes, pretty much.
So you've got some brand new cosms coming out. They weren't in the original Kickstarter?
So in the original Kickstarter, we gave the broad overview of everything, and then these do the deep dive into the cosmos, so you can get into more detail. Because it was important to us that you be able to play right off the bat. You can go anywhere and do it, but we want to really flesh that in now that we got.
So what's Daryl? If I'm pledging for me and my brother, what's the best level I need to pledge at? Probably.
So you got to get the sarcophagus.
The sarcophagus.
But each one, so like at the like when the original we had the cargo box, which is what you're giving away, and then in the Living Land we had the survival box, which is the same kind of box, but it's all clawed up by dinosaurs and has like everything thrown in it. This one's the Nile Empire sarcophagus.
Sweet.
The golden mummy on the front, with his.
And it displays well.
Oh yeah,
like on the bookshelf.
Nice.
When I have everybody over, I'm building a new gaming table, so when I have everybody over, I want like a nice little display next to it.
Build a new bookshelf if you're gonna get all these. Is the joke? They're huge.
Reinforce it with steel and concrete.
I'm gonna be a woodworker soon, Dave. You don't know. I'll reinforce the shit out of it.
I hate fixing and building anything.
Really?
I just retired
with the beard. With the beard. I mean, yeah, you came from construction, so you're not. It's not your.
I never loved it, man. I was just happy it was done.
So as you guys can see, we have a couple of question marks here for our characters. I do want to mention that, and I hopefully today will be introduced to people who won't try to get us killed. Or hate my character
because we
for no
died.
reason.
Yeah,
Let
good
it
luck
be-
with the dwarf.
Let it be known that me and Cody win because we didn't die. For the record.
So what you're saying, Jeremy, is all I have to do is get Blood Tongue killed, and then I really win.
Then you're the real winner.
I don't think so. I think me and Jacob are the winners because we played these characters like we stole them, and you guys are being little weenies, wusses with your characters.
Ghosting Eli's gonna come back and be like, I saved your life.
You say weenies, I say like I played smart. So
I did all the damage.
All right, Daryl, floor is yours, buddy.
Yeah, well, so, as we left off last time, you guys were exhausted, broken, bloodied, kind of laying in your hard points. You've got a dead body for one, for Anton there, and there's like no remains at all of demon or, the demon or of Eli, who like charged into him. And Eli didn't like just run into him, like he was muttering some dark spell as he did it, He was calling on forces that are not meant to be called upon. And that happened. I don't know. They're both just gone.
Anton's got some gear you guys can.
Is it left or is it obliterated?
His big hammer?
Yeah, it's his hammer is there. I mean, and so you guys have got a choice. Like you can, say a few words over your, fallen comrades. You can loot his stuff and be like, nah, whatever. Let the crows have them. There's wolves around, I'm sure.
Why did he do that? Why did he do that? And I'm just going to kind of like freak out with Blood Tongue, and I'm just like pacing around Anton's dead body. Why did he do that? I don't understand.
So as you guys are doing that, you'll notice I have Diffrax armor, a filter mask, a radiation detector, the impact hammer, and the net launcher.
Blood Tongue is oblivious to all of those lifeless things. And he puts his claws on Cody's shoulders and says, "Be not upset, friend, for they have returned to the earth. And this is the pinnacle of life itself.
What do you mean? Don't be upset. We're in the... Okay, I'm not going to freak out.
Be upset for us because we are in a much more difficult situation. But for them...
I'm not going to freak out. I'm not going to freak out. I don't know where Eli went. I don't know what is going on. Okay. So Lydia is safe for the moment.
For the moment, she's back in the village.
We need to get in touch with Omar. We've got to get in touch with Omar. Blood tongue. And I kind of look over and realize, like, this is not the guy for, like, a cell phone. And I'm, like, patting around furiously to see if the cell phone that I carried on me is like, fried or not. Or if Anton maybe had anything on him. I mean, I don't know. Did I have a cell phone?
You guys had cell phones.
This was like core Earth, right? This was like a really big important part.
Yeah. This is a core Earth zone. Your phone worked. Your phone worked anyway. It's a little bit weird, but you can get a call through. Absolutely.
Okay. Okay. Just we're gonna be fine.
Take a possibility for your epic freak out there. Melting down, get you a possibility.
I will take that. And I kind of look over, I'm like, oh my God, his neck is so broken. And I'm going to like...
It's more like just a giant burn hole in his chest where the polarizer hit him.
2678405. Omar. I'm going to wait for Omar to pick up the phone.
And while he's making this phone call, Blood Tongue is just busying himself performing some sort of memorial ritual and haphazard burial by placing snow on top of them.
There you go. Yeah. So you're kind of like, right. And in the living land, you actually tend to not. You don't bury things deep or anything like that because things decay so fast.
Well, he intentionally wants them to be eaten. He just does by beasts, but he doesn't want them discovered by other men in a less than respectful way.
Perfect.
So, I'm gonna do that. Omar, I'm like shaking. He's totally freaking out. Like he's killed people, but like this is like he realizes he's behind enemy lines. He's practically alone. He feels like because like even though Blood Tongue can handle himself, he doesn't think Blood Tongue could like. Yeah, thanks for that, Zeus. Blood Tongue's like not the tech guy. He's probably not going to be able to be creative enough to get him home or safe or whatever. So he's going to call Omar.
Yeah. So like it actually rings for 2 minutes before it finally picks up. And then Omar's secretary it's like curio shop.
Oh, Omar.
This
Eagle's Nest. Eagle's Nest. We have falcons down. We have falcons down. Eagle's Nest. We're behind. We're in a place. It's got a statue. Necks have been broken. The bearded falcon is gone. He eviscerated. Russian falcon also gone. Requesting extraction. Eagle's Nest.
So there's a pause, and then the secretary goes, "I think you want me to get Omar. Could you hold?"
Yes, get me Omar. Eagle's Nest. I need Omar right now. And he's like getting more and more upset.
There's like a minute, like in some shuffling. It's like Omar Bednarski.
Omar, man, listen, man, things are not great. Eli is dead, I think.
Russia, I know. Wait, what? He's like, if you're in Russia, I know a guy.
Eli's gone. Anton is a fucking moron, and he's also gone. And the lizard's still with me. We need some help. What do we do?
Send in the backup.
Where are you?
I don't know if I should say.
That's true. Like, this is not a secured line, so, There's like a long pause as he's like,
Omar?
Go ahead and stay there, and I'll call you back.
Yeah, you do that. You understand me? You call me right back. I'll wait. And then he like hangs up and he just like folds his arm and is like waiting for it to ring.
I'll call you back. That sounds like a rough time.
And then like he quickly realizes that Blood Tongue's covered. Oh shit, yeah, we should cover this up. Ooh, is that a net gun? Yeah, that might be useful. And I'm gonna take the net gun.
Okay, you've got a net gun.
Power armor is not gonna fit me, even a little bit, right?
No, not even close.
It's like a kid in his dad's trench coat.
Yeah.
Look at my kid who brings my cowboy boots down.
Yeah, you could use like the hammer, but yeah, and hey, you're a realm runner. Your entire shtick is using stuff that's outside your axioms, so you could carry that hammer around.
How big is the hammer, just for the record?
It's pretty big. So
it's like a sledgehammer size, right?
Yeah, what'll happen is you'll be -2 to use it because you're not strong enough. But I mean, it's still going to do a crate load of damage.
Okay, I got you. I'm sorry, I was muted for the stream, but yeah, I've got Zeus barking. Yes, then I will pick up the hammer and I will hand that over to Blood Tongue because it's like a hammer, right? Like that should be like usable by him.
Yeah, except like it's kind of got like rockets and explosives and stuff. It's a high.
I'm sorry. I will take the rocket hammer. I didn't realize it had fucking rockets in it. Yeah, I'll take the rocket hammer.
Yeah.
And the net gun.
So,
dude, from that game you play, the guy that uses the hammer, it's like that.
Reinhardt.
Yeah.
Yes.
That game you play.
That game you play. That's so old, Dave. Damn. That game y'all kids play. What's that thing called? Overwatch?
Yes, I will take the Ryan hammer.
So,
the net gun.
Dave, could you tell him the strength plus the damage on the hammer?
It's a ton. It's
strength plus 4, as I recall.
Yeah, strength plus 4.
Yeah. And there's a minimum strength on it, so Cody, you're going to be basically -2 when you attack with it.
Zeus approved such a mighty weapon.
Okay, so Omar hasn't called back yet, but you guys, go ahead and there's not even going to be a roll. Like you hear the crunching snow of someone approaching.
Oh shit! Do you hear that?
Down.
Yes. What the fuck?
Blood Tongue just like grabs Cody and like pulls him down into the snow and hunkers down really low.
As he gets like real close to you, he just kind of looks over. Are you cold-blooded? Like he just kind of gets struck by this like possibility.
Oh my gosh!
No response.
So what is approaching? It's actually 2 strange figures that I'll let Dave and Jacob describe what you see, like kind of coming through, and they're bickering about something as they're wandering through. So what do they see approaching this monument?
Moving very quietly. I've got my Glock down on my side, both of them, and I'm preparing for what's coming forward. And I'm turning towards Torg, and I say, "Are you sure there was something over here? Because I'm not seeing anything."
Yeah, laddie, I heard something for sure. Comes out of this like tin can like suit of armor. What you guys recognize right away is you hear like 2 people, but you realize all the sound is actually just coming from this one person who stands just under 5 foot tall, is nothing but encased in metal armor, red glowing eye lenses, and a great axe slung over their shoulder.
Yeah,
Blood Tongue thinks that's a vehicle.
Kind of looks like that.
Next to him is an average looking guy, human, with a leather jacket and a blue shirt and pants, and that's it. And he's got 2 guns.
Yeah. So, in your guys' story, what you're up to while you're out here tromping through these woods, you are another group of Storm Knights. And you actually just got done with your own mission a few days ago. And that mission finished up in Isle. It was, there was a evil Viking making skeletons out of a cauldron. and you guys, were sent to go figure that out, and you did.
And I'm really glad we got done with those skeletons.
Yeah, darn right, exactly. That's done with.
Yeah, we done did pick that bone, huh?
Oh yeah. And now, while you guys were celebrating your victory, one of your party is something called a seeker, and Torek, you know this more than anyone. They're an odd thing that started to happen in Isle, and they have a strong sense of the tunnels, the caves that open up everywhere. Like if they think about something that they want to get to, they have to concentrate and meditate, or sometimes it just happens. They can find a path to it wherever it is in the world. So they're like very important, and they're how you got in to do your mission. Your seeker is a guy named Ferret Faintheart, and not the bravest warrior you've ever fought with, Torek, but he knows the routes. Like he can get you where you want to go. And he was kidnapped while you guys were drinking ale and celebrating after the mission.
So we're looking for him.
Yes, and you've been kind of tracking.
What's his name again?
Ferret.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
You had a third Storm Knight with you, but you guys were ambushed by lurks a while ago, and they didn't make it. Okay. You guys killed the rest of them easy money, but you're down a person.
I'm gonna look around. Do I see the bloody mess?
Oh yeah. You feel the hard point, and you even see the covered in red snow, and you're like, what?
And I go, shit. Looks like a mess. And then I walk forward, and I
What
go
do you
down.
mean? It looks like someone's had a good time here.
Yeah, somebody definitely died here, though. And I'm gonna be looking around. And
I'm not even gonna make you guys roll like fine stealth. Like you see, like they're
we're like laying in the middle of the snow.
Yeah.
Like we're
all
not.
right, I pull out both of my guns and point them at you, and I say, "Get up!" Oh shit!
So I should know, because he is a Hong Kong detective. You guys pointing guns at each other, you just became best friends.
Oh, come on. Don't point at him. The armor's not going to do anything. It's going to stop those bullets. Come on. I've got nothing here. It's more fun that way.
And who's driving that thing?
A little guy. I'm Marshall Lee. We're Storm Knights. Who the hell are you two?
Bullshit.
Cody, you're muted.
I'm not muted anymore.
Okay.
I can't keep the dogs from get the background noise, guys. I'm really trying here. No, bullshit. We're Storm Knights. Who sent you?
Bullshit. We're Storm Knights.
No way. There's no Storm Knights out here, man. We're the Storm Knights. And then him.
No, you're not. No, you're not. We're the Storm Knights. We're Storm Knights.
Who sent you?
Who sent you?
The Eagle's Nest.
Our secret ferret has sent us. And calm down, laddies. There's no need for this.
And actually, the person that sent you on your mission, Torek and Lee, was Quinn Sebastian himself.
Okay. Who's your what are you looking for out here? What's this soul mess? Huh? Do you do this? You kill one of your fellow Storm Knights?
No.
Maybe with some more of them there lurks.
The only thing we killed was Tharkul. A great
do you know who that is?
Thrachin.
Thrachin. That is the word that I said.
Is?
Yeah, you guys kind of know.
It's a big deal.
Okay, at this point, I lean down towards Torek, and I get kind of towards the metal ear. I don't know. And I lean down and say, that I think they actually did it.
I kind of ignore Lee. I take my great axe off my shoulder and kind of like put the blade down and lean against the half and put the one leg up and kind of lean into it. Well, laddies, that's mighty sexy.
Yeah, he was sexy and terrifying, but we still did it. Are you guys really Storm Knights? Like,
yeah.
He's kind of lowering his gun, like, oh, shit might be great, might get better here.
Yeah. Of course we're Storm Knights.
Well, you guys actually do still have your piece of paper with your Delphi Council seal And actually, Lee and Torek, you guys have got something similar.
I will actually pull out my my badge and pull it out. I'm like, I'm a police officer.
There you go.
Oh,
I'm with the law.
Those can't be fake.
and I'm like, give a big hug to Blood Tongue, like just embrace him, dude. I cannot tell you how freaking happy I am that you're here right now. Seriously. Oh, fuck, man, you can't even imagine what we just went through. So
I'll put my guns away at this point.
oh yeah,
And then I'll walk over to you two kind of slowly and say, so what happened here? Which, by the way, have you guys seen a man named Ferret? He's not a ferret, but
he's pretty close. Yeah.
Kind of looks like a ferret.
No.
Hey, laddie, what's a girl got to do to get some of that around here? Or you just like the boys?
he doesn't know how to respond to that. As hell. Everyone watching the stream is confused as hell.
You've been a girl this whole time? I knew that. Anyways.
Of course. Girl, laddie. I'm all woman under here.
Right. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Oh, my God.
Anyways, what happened here? Why so much blood? I thought that cyber demon thing was like a robot.
Looks like a regular orcish mating ritual happened here.
Turns out you can blow up robots. Don't know if you got the memo, but it's possible.
Yeah, but...
Not easy, but it's possible.
And you two did this?
Well, us four. And Bloodtongue takes his foot and he kind of removes some of the snow from the fallen comrades and says, two of us were not so lucky as to make it out alive.
I'm sorry. That's we've also lost one of our companions.
At least the lad had a warrior's death.
True. Did they die honorably?
As honorable as is possible.
And stupidly.
And stupidly too.
You're saying you folks downed
Thrachin. Yeah, we killed Thrachin. That's what I'm trying to say.
I'd say that was a good trade.
A sacrifice was made, but I think in the greater good, it is worth it.
I think I'm starting to understand what happened to your last companion.
Yeah, it was just an elf, you know. They're pretty expendable.
Oh, great. Let's go adventuring with this guy.
We had just got done with a mission, and, we were celebrating a little bit, and, we got ambushed. So, luckily, my mind is always sharp, and I'm always ready to dodge away from attacks, even while intoxicated. I'm pretty sure Torg fights better while intoxicated, but our elf friend didn't. So...
Right. And your seeker was kidnapped.
Well, listen.
Oh, yeah, and one got kidnapped. We're looking for him.
Okay, well, maybe we can find him. Look, we were going to head to this place because this chick that we came out to find, she's been having these crazy visions because she's all like a psionicist or whatever the hell they're called. Think Doctor Who with mind bullets. And we're look, we're going to go check out this place. But then the Thrachin thing happened. And I'll be honest with you, I'm kind of more concerned about getting out of here. But since you guys are here, maybe we should just press forward a little bit while we wait on this phone call. A very important phone call.
With Thrachin down, I feel this may be the most opportune time to advance on this fortress. With their leader dead, obliterated, they are without direction. They're weak.
Are there any parts? Are there any remaining parts of Thrachin? Anything? Fingers,
so
explosions?
Yeah, there's like some chunks. Sure.
Yeah, there's chunks of Thrachin. Great. Can I go find some?
Sure.
Write down in your inventory. Thrachin chunks.
We can start selling that as souvenirs if we like.
That's like biomass.
You guys, so limited. Dude, so like the techno demons in Russia, there's a thing where like the techno demons, they got this thing, like if you kill them, you take over.
Russia?
Yeah, we came from Russia.
Oh shit. Well, I didn't know that.
But I mean, I'm from California.
What?
Hey laddies, you got any vodka?
We just got done with that. No, wait till tonight, Torg.
I only have dwarven spirits, sir. I don't know vodka.
There's no drinking on the case, all right?
I think better that way. It sharpens my senses. I told you. That's why I survived the lurks and that knife-eared elf. Like you.
Blood tongue.
Get out of the way.
Blood tongue. Look.
For a lurk. And then the lurks just took his head right off. If he had some vodka, he'd probably been all right.
Who, the lurks?
No, the elf.
The elf was already was drinking. We were all drinking. You were the only one who was like, and we were all like, and I didn't really know what was going on.
Blood Tongue turns to CODY and says, "These two are quite strange."
Yeah, I think I'm kind of picking up on that. But dude, look! I found a finger.
Is it?
Hopefully that's a finger.
I think it's a finger. Oh God. No, it doesn't expand. It's a finger. Listen,
Blow it out.
dude. Maybe we don't even have to use like subterfuge. We don't even have to James Bond it. We can just like show up and be like, we're in charge now.
With just a finger.
We'll wait. We'll tell them. All right, we'll wait for an hour. We blew everything. No, this is the biggest part we could find. That is terrifying. If we blew up Thrachin so bad that all that's left is a finger, man, I mean, like, dude, I mean, haven't you ever read Harry Potter, man? Like, dude, you could do a lot with just a finger.
I think it's best to keep that finger up our sleeves. Maybe we go in a little bit more low key than pounding on the front door and saying,
wait. What are you planning on doing? You're talking to your mystic lady, whatever. What's going on here?
Listen, Thrachin was a techno demon. Techno demons put whoever defeats whomever in charge. Well, we defeated Thrachin. So, by techno demon rules, that puts us in charge.
You want to be in charge?
No, lad. I think he's talking about Blood Tongue. They're never going to buy it that this pretty boy did it. But
that's true.
What?
Blood Tongue here. Yeah. Hey,
I'm sorry.
Really easy on the eyes.
With your what is that? A laser gun? You use that to
It's a Glock.
Oh, phone's ringing,
I couldn't tell.
Oh, yeah.
What's its ringtone? What's this ringtone?
It is the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air theme song. Now this is the story all about how my life. And I'm like, oh, shit, okay. And that's retro. Omar, Eagle's Nest, come in.
Omar. This is Quinn Sebastian. The hell are you doing?
Listen, we're in charge of the Techno Demons now. I think, right? Isn't that how that works?
I'm about to hang up.
No. Listen. Eli is dead. Anton was a moron. He's also dead. I found a couple other Storm Knights here. There's this freaky female dwarven robot thing, and then this I don't know, this other dude. Just looks like a guy. He says he's a cop. What do we need to do?
This is a secure channel. Where the hell are you?
Does he believe there's probably a secure channel?
It's Quinn Sebastian calling you.
Okay.
Cool.
And I give him our coordinates.
Yeah, you're in Finland, essentially. He's like, all right, what are you doing in Finland?
We're following up a lead from Lydia, who was seeing these crazy visions.
All right, that's good. Initiative. I like it.
And then we killed Thrachin.
You killed Thrachin?
Yes. That's how Eli and Anton died, and that's why we should be in charge.
You've got proof?
I have a finger.
We think it's a finger.
And he kind of whispers, he like turns away from Blood Tongue. I hope it's a finger.
All right. So give us some time on that Thrachin thing. We're going to check a few things. Now, you said you were following up on a kidnapped psychic.
Yes.
And these other two, they're following a kidnapped seeker.
I don't know what a seeker is, but yes.
Basically, you told them their story real quick.
Yeah,
like,
I gotcha.
All right. So, why are they kidnapping these people?
I don't know, but if I'm in charge, I could probably find out.
So, you've got field initiative. Do it however you think is best. But I want you to find out what they're doing with these people and why.
Okay, no problem. I just need one favor real quick. Do you have, like, our files in front of you? Like, you got the database?
What do you want to know?
How many people has Torg gotten killed?
It's like,
Is it more than 6?
You don't want to know.
Got it.
That's classified.
You don't want to know. It's this really long number.
From behind you, laddie. 6 last week.
Just be advised, dwarves, they're great fighters, but they kind of have a death wish. So watch out around her.
Awesome. Falcon nest out.
Who are you talking to?
People. The Delphi Council. They want us to follow up on this lead.
Yeah.
We have a kidnapped person. You guys got a kidnapped person. We're all Storm Knights. I mean, I do feel better now that you guys are here. I'll be honest with you. I mean, that you're clearly a tank, so we should be all right.
Sure. So where's your kidnapped person?
It's at a prison or something like that. It's like this big fortress stone temple-y thing.
What's in these? What's it? He pulls out a notepad and begins writing. So what's in this fortress?
They said lots of lurks, whatever those things are.
Shit! They're probably in the same place. And he shuts it. He says, "Let's go." Do you know where it is?
Well, it's over there. You can kind of see it, can't you?
Yeah, you guys were quite. Yeah, you were almost close
Like in the
enough to
distance,
see it,
like-
but you knew like the general direction.
I don't know. It's foggy.
Austin was guiding you there, and you kind of ran off during that whole thing. But you're pretty sure if you plug forward,
Well, then,
you'll spot it.
let's move.
Yeah, we should definitely leave because we kind of took a prisoner of our own, and
What?
Yeah, he kind of got away.
Listen. You need to tell me everything. Everything.
I did. We had another guy. He was trying to kill us. We took him. We made him our prisoner, and then he ran off with a bunch of eternity stones.
Eternity stones.
Yeah. And I pointed out at the guy with the broken neck. That was his idea. He didn't make it.
Where is this man now?
He ran off.
Yeah, he was running the opposite direction.
We could probably catch him. I mean, he's only had like a 15-minute head start.
You guys did shoot him through his kneecap as well.
We could probably catch him if you guys really want to.
He's
He
not
was-
the
He was
the
running
most
a bit,
fit guy.
Yeah, he was running a bit slowly.
He was a
but,
fat smoker. I don't recommend it.
He does have a heck of
Eternity stones are very powerful and very important. I don't know what to do here.
So out of game, he had one that none of us could use.
No, we could use it. We just couldn't get the like best thing out of it.
Yeah.
It just had like didn't have the requirement that it had to be what was good for Russia.
Yeah, basically.
I
Like
pull-
you guys could kind of trick it. Yeah.
I pull Torg away and I kneel down and I lean down and I say, "All right, I don't know if I trust these guys, but we got two options here. We can go look for both of our kidnapped Whoozits, or we can go after this dude. Might waste some time. We don't know if they're telling the truth and try to find these eternity stones. I don't know what to do."
Laddie, I vote for option number 3.
What's
We go
I don't-
kill some lurks.
Yeah, okay.
Come on, we'll distract the lurks with your pretty self and this other Cody fellow's pretty self, and I'll just start chopping necks.
Why don't we just throw the kid forward? I mean, we push you two in first, and then we'll be the backup, me and the lizard. Hey, do you know how to use a gun?
Are you
No.
What do you just use that spear? Is
Most
that your
ambiguous answer ever?
I have
Maybe
used
don't-
guns.
Maybe don't throw the kid forward. Maybe we me and you and the lizard go forward. Me and the kid will stay back. I'll make sure he doesn't get shot.
It works for me, laddie.
Sounds good.
Sounds like a party.
So you guys going towards the fortress, or are you guys gonna go try and chase
Yeah.
them boys?
Blood Tongue is already walking ahead of the group towards the fortress. He
I
is
will
growing
go
tired
up to
of the
Blood Tongue
conversations.
and I will step forward and say, "It's good to meet you. I'm Marsha." You just walk by.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
I'm
does that.
Marshall. What's your name?
Blood tongue, and he's keep walking, and just he reaches as he's ahead of him. He kind of like with his tail reaches back and shakes his hand with his tail and just keeps moving.
All right.
Awesome.
So it takes about an hour kind of crunching through the woods here, but you do come upon it. You know, it's because you've got the general direction, it's kind of hard to miss. Like, oh, it's this, you know, a dark tower on a hillside. You know, there's forest around it. They've cleared the forest a little bit, but you know, it's kind of on a rocky cliff side facing. So that's one approach, and then there's a clearing on the other side, and then woods around. So you guys can go almost all the way around it, you know, inside the tree line, and have good stealth approaching it. If you want to check it out, you can also just like march up to the front gate, you know, in that clearing and see what happens, or you could, you know, recon a little bit.
I think we should circle around and see if there's a inconspicuous way into this place.
Yeah, don't really want to go busting in through the front door. If we can stealth our way in, that'd be the best. But Torg here isn't very quiet.
Hi, laddie. It's true. I like the direct approach.
So go ahead and give me a find as you guys are taking the time to circle this and check things out.
Sounds good. I'm pretty good at find.
I am not.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
That's a 14. Oh, what does skill add do?
That's that's the portion of your total that's made up from the skill. So it'll be.
So I don't have
that just creates your value number. That's the modifier of the creature.
Gotcha.
So I got a total of 12, so I guess that's just going to add the standard +1 anyway, right?
I'm just basically looking for who's got the best. And right now, it looks like Lee is up in front, and it's like he's a cop or something. You know, he's kind of staking the place out. So, as you guys are looking around from the edge of the tree line, so the castle that you're looking at, it's the stones are really dark. It looks like they're not native to the rock here. Like a lot of castles are made with local rock. This does not look local at all. And you also notice a lot of stuff, like it's transformed, you know, it changed over to medieval. There was nothing like this here before. Like this isn't a historical site that's been converted. This just got made, you know. On the cliff side, the big thing that you're going to notice is there's little cave holes in there. One of them might go through. You know that a lot of castles have wells, and there might be ways to get in, like, you know, sneakily, you know, down there.
Okay. Kind of before we get to all of that, how do these guys look as far as injuries?
I mean, not great.
Yeah. There were some wounds, as I recall. Remember,
I have one wound currently, and my shock regenerates, right?
Yeah, shock came back.
Yeah, so I have one. I have a wound. I'm wounded.
So I will offer you up my healing potion that will take away your wound.
It does.
Yeah. I'll. It takes
Here you go,
more
laddie.
than
We
one
gotta
wound,
keep our
doesn't
pretty
it?
ones pretty.
I'm fairly certain I have no wounds at this point, judging from my chicken scratch.
Right, you got away pretty much.
So these are kind of storm drains that run under the castle, right?
That's what it looks like. Yeah.
They're like doing health potions. I'm over at the wall, like investigating, licking it. And I look down. I pull out the flashlight.
You don't want to lick that.
It's too late.
Nasty. And I look down the storm drain, and I want to look down it with the flashlight.
Yeah, so you know, as if you go up and approach, you can see like one of them does have like a grate, like a iron barred grate over it, and there's and it's a primitive lock, but it is a lock. It looks like it can be opened, but you need lock picks or something like that.
No problem. I've got lock picks.
Oh, there you go.
I will lock pick this thing. I will turn back to all of them, and I will look and say, "We got an entrance right here. We're gonna have to get a little dirty if you don't mind." And
then the other things that you guys saw in your reconnaissance is the walls themselves are about 15 feet tall. There is 4 parapets around it and a central tower about 5 stories tall. You saw lurks moving around the walls. Not that many of them. I mean, you've seen some coming and going. You guess there's maybe between 20 and 50 in the fortress total.
Okay. My rolling lockpicking.
Awesome. Do it.
So when Lee says that to us, we have to get a little dirty. I'm like, laddies, you gotta watch this one. Always with the sexy talk.
Right.
3.
We'll watch out for that.
A 3 is not gonna do it. You're like, and you're basically your lockpick. Your lockpick gets stuck in the lock.
Laddie, you know how to use that big hammer of yours, or is that just for show?
I break it and it gets stuck, and I kind of look behind and I look back. I'm like,
I will note you guys did have a magic item that you found thanks to a card.
That was it.
It was the open lock scroll.
Oh yeah. Who did I give that to? I give that to you, Cody.
I turn around.
Wait. No, I'll wait for Marshall to tell me he can't do it.
Sit there for a minute, like I'm.
Normally works. Some kind of magic lock. I don't know.
It tells me it's.
Unfortunately, this lock is very rusted. It's eaten away at my picks.
Maybe we could try this.
What is that?
It's magic.
Oh, that'd be really easy. Yeah, we should use magic.
Yeah.
All right. So
His good goes into his incantation.
You're reading it upside down.
So you're going to give me a spirit roll there.
Open sesame.
Normally be like magic skill, but this is a scroll.
So long.
11. That's a 0 plus a
Storm Night Trains.
What am I looking for, bud?
Your spirit.
Spirit.
It's top stat.
Oh, I was like, I don't see it in here. Oh,
so you don't have it as a skill.
It's a 9.
A 9 is not gonna do it unless
Spend a
there's
possibility and roll again.
Remember, there's card play too.
That's the
minimum 10. So with the possibility,
21 brings that to an 8, 17.
Yep. So blah, blah, blah. So you do that, like the scroll bursts into flame, but so does the lock, and it just like pops open. And Marshall, your lockpicks actually fall out of it.
Oh,
Doink.
I didn't think it would do that. Just kind of burned up right in my hands.
Oh, yeah. Magic's weird. Hey, good job. Good job, kid. And
thanks,
I will look inside.
It looks like a dark, dank cave, and there's like kind of water dripping down.
All right. I'll grab one of my guns and have it forward, and I'm going to crawl in. All right. Come on. And I'm going to start crawling through.
It is really dark. Are you doing anything for light?
Yeah, I've got the gun in one hand, and I've got the flashlight in the other, and I'm like army crawling forward.
Okay.
Is it tall enough we could just walk in?
No.
So we gotta
I'm just crawling like come on, guys.
And it's actually a tight fit for Torg, but you do kind of like crawl through.
I'll go.
Can we grease her up first?
Whee!
But yeah, it's a rough crawl for a little while, but then it opens up into a larger cavern underneath the fortress. And as you move forward, if darkness made a sound, that's the sound that you're hearing. It's like this kind of like low, like
yeah.
And you just like kind of feel it. And, you know, like the hairs are rising up on you, and you're like, whoa, what's going on? And so up ahead in the darkness, and you kind of click your flashlight off as there's, you know, you can tell there's activity.
What do I see up there?
So you guys are all far enough to be able to see this. So up ahead in this larger chamber, there is cut stone stairs that go upwards, and they kind of, it looks like they're going to go up into the castle up above. But down here, there is, it's sort of an artificial maw. Like it's carved to look like like an evil dragon. in the dragon mouth. And there are two lurks just kind of like hanging around in front of it. And they're just like talking to each other. And you hear as the rumble kind of goes, and then another lurk like comes out of the mouth, and then it looks confused for a minute, and then the other two like point, and it goes up the stairs.
How far away are they?
So we'll say they're about 50 meters away.
Okay.
How many is that in yards?
So let's say they're about 50 yards away.
I don't know. How many feet is that? I'm just kidding.
About 150.
Okay, so the thing just ran up the stairs.
Yeah, it's so in lurks, what they are. So they're not like we'll throw around like orc or something like that, because they fill that same kind of niche in the ecosystem, but they're humanoid. They've got like thin kind of like wasted features, like stringy hair, and it's usually white. Looks like they've never seen sunlight, and they've just got like the glowing yellow eyes, and it just skitters up. And when it comes up, it's kind of got chainmail, a bow, a little short sword, and it just comes out like that, And after that, it goes up.
I'll look over towards Cody. Are you like fine, or are you kind of like a little bit scared?
No, I mean like he feels much safer now.
Okay.
With you guys here. Not that he would ever use you as bait to survive, but he definitely feels safer in numbers.
Okay.
He's a survivalist.
All right. I'm going to look around. I'm going to look at those two things that are over there, and I'm going to put my gun away, and I look towards everybody, and I'm just going to point like I'm going to go for them. And then I'm going to start making my way over stealthily. I want to try to get behind one of them, and I want to do like a whoop on like the back of its neck.
Awesome.
And so there's two of them there.
Yeah.
Is it possible that Bloodtongue could take the other direction so that we could circle both around and converge onto one of each of them?
Absolutely. You guys are both going to give me stealth tests, and I'm sure inevitably one of you will fail.
You know what? I don't have. What do I use?
Dex, if you don't have stealth.
Dex.
So as these guys are moving up, I kind of look over at Turek, and I kind of put my gun away, and then I pull out the like Ryan hammer again. I'm just like, I guess I'll use this.
Is Marshall like appearing stealthily enough here?
Yeah,
I'm going to. What's target?
So the target's 10 right now.
Target's 10. Oh, okay. Then I'm fine. I got it.
You're good. Okay.
Right.
Well, Bloodtongue
skills that Marshall doesn't have because he's just so naturally freaking good at everything.
Bloodtongue doesn't want to clank around and fuck this up, so I'm going to spend a possibility to add to that. Wow.
Minimum 10.
So that's a 12, makes it a 0, and my stealth is 10. Target is 10. I'm at a 10.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So they're like we don't even have to roll the attack. You guys get behind him. You get the drop on him. Bam! Just go ahead and describe to me each how you take out these poor.
So I kind of very quickly from the shadows run forward, and I jump upwards, and there's no reaction time from this thing whatsoever. I come forward, I bring my elbow down on top of it, using most of the swing from my weight. And as I do so, there's this quick motion where I grab the head at the same time and suplex it down, just bringing more damage down on top of it. It's very silent. And then
and as this is like just magnificently happening, he's smashing his face in. Bloodtongue just comes up behind him and he reaches around his face, and anyone looking closely notices that Bloodtongue's two middle fingers have exceptionally long talons on it, and he goes up and just straight up two nostrils into the brain and out. And he just boom.
This is epic so moment where I do that. I look over, and the other guy, you're just holding him, and he's dead. That's awesome.
And he just flicks this brain matter off his fingers.
Yes, they fall to the ground without a cry, and then you hear the rumbling. There's a third, like another lurk is coming out of the house. But that kind of stumbles out and is kind of confused for a minute. we're gonna actually draw a card. You guys might be able to go first and take it out.
Third one.
Quietly. Well, was it there? And you guys, when you were there was no creature in there.
Uh-oh.
Like, this just happened. It just kind of gets.
Can we see into this maw?
You see, like, the darkest blackness you've ever seen before. So, unfortunately, villains go first.
Shit!
So, like, it comes out and it goes, what? Ah! So it's starting to squawk and make all this noise.
Oh, great.
So let's see. Maneuver is the approved action. Heroes are fatigued. So, and I'm going to say what this is. It's the darkness and cold in here is doing 2 shock to you all. And you notice as soon as it screams, it gets like instantly way colder and even darker. Like before, there was like enough that you could see kind of the, what was happening up ahead 50 meters away. Now it's just like, it's almost like a black fog just came out here. So it is going to try to attack.
Come here. Come to me.
Probably, yeah. It's going to give you what for, Marshall?
Cody's dog is the sound it's making.
Yeah. But it just face plants. Like it literally, it's like reaching for a sword. And this is legitimate because it's truly out of sorts as it comes out here. It like grabs its sword and just like throws it across the room.
Cool. I will put my hand up towards the sword. I will spend a shock and I'll push it down and give him a jab to the throat.
Oh, there you go. That's right. You can do that. Spend your shock and roll.
All right. I have spent my shock and I'm going to use a possibility.
Awesome.
And that's 6 plus 8. That's 14. Plus melee weapons.
This would be unarmed.
Unarmed. Gotcha. So that's a 14.
So that is a hit with a bonus die. It's a good hit.
Bonus die. Sweet. So that is 15 damage.
I don't want to break the momentum here. I just want to make sure if you guys are on YouTube and you can still see, let me know because it buffered on me really bad.
Looks good on my end.
Okay.
Here.
All right. If you guys are watching over on the YouTube side, just let us know if you're having buffering issues, please.
Nope, it's good for me. I'm watching it.
You take him out. Done. On his own.
So he runs forward and he like flails the sword, and then I just very quickly just jab him in the throat with like a flat open palm, and he just falls to the ground.
Falls to the ground dead. Well done. So you can, you did an action. You can still move, like you could start going up those stairs. What do you guys do? Like there's no clear opponents here, but that you still feel that.
I actually, because you said this is kind of like a carved dragon mouth, sort of. Bloodtongue's going to look at Marshall and give him a point to circle around the side of the teeth, and he's going to go on the other side. And he's just going to go around the opening and sort of crouch down behind one of these big stone teeth to watch if another one comes out so you can get the jump on it.
You look over at Marshall and he goes like this. He says, "Looks like they won't be lurking anymore." And he goes, "Shit, I can't see."
Bloodtongue does not laugh because he does not understand jokes.
Dude,
but the GM gives Lee a possibility for that.
You're like that David guy on Miami or whatever.
Oh, you watched that show?
Dude, it was so great.
Oh, I love that show.
I'm kidding. I only saw it a few times, but I'm more of a bird notice kind of guy myself.
So what are the rest of you doing? So you guys are setting up for if more of these come out.
I'm going to march up to the opening, the mall itself. Dark vision, does it help at all?
So dark vision means like you can see through darkness. But what you're seeing is there's literally nothing there. It's just more blackness. Like there's nothing to see.
I will try something out here.
Okay.
And I'm going to breathe fire.
Awesome.
Right into that opening and just kind of like hose everything down.
Yeah, so you click on the flamethrower and you're like, whoosh, let it have it.
You can just breathe. That's a thing you're... Man, I should repick
It's actually a flamethrower, but... Yeah, so that's a missile weapons attack that you're rolling.
Okay. So, missile weapon attack.
Torg's just
that's
like,
not great.
I can breathe fire.
That is not great. So I'll spend a possibility and see if we can't do a little better.
Okay.
And well, that's
Minimum
going to
10.
be 18 total, and that's going to give us a +5 to our missile, which is a 15.
Okay. So you're gonna roll a bonus die and add it to your flamethrower damage.
Nice.
No,
6. No, the die 6 is broken for me. I just
You still do plenty of damage.
that is a 17 damage.
Okay, so you're like, and now, so you do that, and you actually feel this thing fighting back. It's like it's soaking damage, which is super weird. The only thing that you guys have seen that does anything like that is what's called a Stella. One of your missions is sometimes to rip these up, and you know that you have to fight those by severing their connection to reality first, which is like a contest of reality against it. But you've got to reach into it and find it and all that, and it counts like a dramatic task on these cards. So there's an A, B, C, D. They're all reality 12 to do. And then once you've disconnected it, then you can, actually your damage is not going to get soaked. You might also just be able to straight up overwhelm it with damage too. Like either one could work. But yeah, so you do something, and there's a clear reaction from within the thing, like that rumble, that background rumble, like increases. Does anybody else got an action?
Well, laddie,
I
we need
haven't
to take this thing out.
Are we still in initiative?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I want to fight I want to fight the darkness
You want to fight the darkness?
with hope.
Darkness.
I want to fight with hope, Daryl. Yeah. So if I see him shooting fire and the fire is being soaked away into the darkness, right? Okay, cool.
Yep.
So I get it. How loud was the flamethrower?
So not nearly as loud as that screaming lurk that came out and was like.
So the element of surprise is probably gone.
Yeah. It's.
I don't want to use a Glock. I don't want to use a Glock because I've got a Glock. I want to use the Rhine hammer. So let's hit it with the big hammer.
Okay.
All
right. Cool.
Ka-chow. Oh, that's pretty good.
Nice.
Nice move there, Bill. 19, which is a plus. Jesus, where is it? It says +6, and that's with my melee of a 9.
Yep.
So that's a 15.
So that's gonna do
minus the 2. You said.
Yeah. Yep.
So minus the 2, so 13.
So that is just a hit on this.
Awesome. And what was the damage, David?
What's your base strength?
+4.
My base strength is actually an 8.
So +4, so 12 damage.
Damn.
Yeah,
my Glock does 13, so yeah, I'm fine with that.
You hit that thing, you trigger a button, and then there's this huge impact. You like, whoa, bam, and you get that reverberation, and again, you can feel this thing is fighting back, and like you've got to disconnect it, the A B C D thing, to pull those. And remember, you guys get to play.
And everybody put a card in their hand from their first turn.
Yep, card in the pool. Everyone gets.
Oh, right.
Pool.
I'll put supporter
Because
Drama.
I will have retroactively put willpower in my pool from my first move there.
Good.
And then Blood Tongue is going to walk right up into the maw to the point at which he feels is just before passing the point of no return into the darkness.
Yeah.
And he's going to try to face this thing on a spiritual level and try to connect with it on a mind level and try to disrupt it in some way.
Yeah. So that's great. So this is going to be a reality. The DM's 12. And if you make it, it's not going to disconnect anything, but it is going to give you a card.
Okay. So I'm going to roll a reality check. Okay. So that is 0. That's a 12.
Yep. You got it. So basically let me give you a card.
Snap back to reality.
You get a hero card for that.
Thanks.
So yeah, because you're like, oh yeah, this is definitely how to disconnect it, and you're reaching for those threads, and you can it's squirming, like in that kind of battle of wills. It's squirming. So the new card comes up. Heroes are going to go first. Heroes are going to go first. there's a possible setback on this. And what's interesting about possible setback is you can do step A. So that reality test will work and will resolve the A on it. But if you fail it, it's going to be harder. Like the difficulty is going to go up for future attempts to get this thing. Heroes go first. It's a surge is the line. So everyone that's carrying something that doesn't belong here, Torg, you're fine. You're all aisle all the time. No problem. I think that Blood Tongue is actually fine. He's not carrying anything that violates here because he dropped the machine gun.
Yep.
Marshall, you got to roll a d20. On a 1, you'll disconnect.
I'm sorry. What do I need to do?
Just
Roll
roll
D20.
Roll d20.
Roll
Don't
d20. Okay. Boop.
don't hit 1.
Not a 1. And then Cody on a 1 through 4 because you got stuff that don't belong to you or the place.
Wait, is the net gun will the net gun disconnect me?
It's the hammer.
The hammer.
is what's doing
The
it.
hammer is a 4? A boat like a 4
Anytime you got something that's not for you or the world, it's 1 to 4. You were already there because you still got your cyber papacy disruptor grenade. You got 2 of those, so had 2, I think.
I threw those at the helicopter.
Oh, they're already gone. Okay, so yeah, but now it's the hammer, but that's okay. You're really good at reconnecting,
And that's fine. I just thought Anton was Russian.
Yeah, he was actually.
We're not in Russia anymore. It's done.
Yeah, he was transformed with our Koldu. Yeah. All right, great. So you guys get to go first. Do your thing. Oh, and I should warn you. There one other thing happens. 10 more of those lurks are coming down the stairs.
Oh god.
Oh yeah. That's
important. Safety tip. Yeah, sorry.
All right, laddies, you take care of the darkness, and
Attack
I'll
is the
handle
approved
these
action.
lurks.
Yeah. Attack is the approved action, by the way.
Oh, perfect.
Are they coming down downstairs? You said.
They are. They're coming down the winding stairs from up above.
Oh.
They were,
So like we can see them at the bottom already.
They're about halfway down. Some of them have bows. Some of them have swords out.
I'm moving to the stairs,
Yeah, you can move up to face them on the stairs.
and then I want to get as close as I can and just breathe, do the fire breath again.
Okay. So yeah, go ahead and do that. That's going to catch the first 3.
Okay,
If you never mind.
that's a 16. So that's going to be fairly good too. That's a 14.
14 against their dodge of 9. Roll a bonus die of damage.
So that is going to be 18 to the 3 of them.
Okay, yeah. So those first 3 are just engulfed in flames. And you see like flaming bodies falling off these stairs. And this is not OSHA compliant. Like these are just like stairs side going up. There's flaming bodies fall off, and the next 7 behind. They're drawing swords. They've got bows out and all that.
All right, I want to go right after he does that.
Yeah, and don't forget you get to. I get to give you a card because you did an attack. You get a glory for that.
Woohoo!
And
Glory.
a card in your pool.
All right, so I'm gonna play the glory right into my pool.
I am going. So here's what I want to do. I want to grab I'm gonna pull out the net gun.
Yeah.
For all these dudes running down the stairs, and I want to aim it at a group of 3 or 4 of them after the first 2. I think
so
if
the
those
net
guys
gun-
trip, then they'll start falling down the stairwell and just cascade them all down like dominoes. So that's what I'd like to do.
So yeah, the net gun's basically going to be able to hit 1 or 2 of them.
That's fine.
What might work even better, to do what you want to do, just use the net gun as a special effect and say that you're doing a maneuver on 1 or more of them. And if you get the player's call, that can be they fall to their death.
So if he say he's using the net gun, right? Because the way the net gun works is you shoot it out, then it reels back in.
Yeah.
So if you're to shoot one of the ones in the back and then reel it in,
Yeah.
it would,
come down.
kind of bowl the ones in front of it.
Yeah. Well, you can, like I said, you can do it however you want. You can do the straight up attack and follow it up. You could do.
I'm not worried about reeling anybody in. I want to just net however many it can net, have them trip and start tumbling down the stairs and cascading into everybody, so that
That would be awesome.
As Turek gets ready to do another blast of fire breath, they're all just laying in a big pile.
Turek's only got
on
2
the floor.
shots, and she just used the second one. So
He does not know that. He does not know that. He's like, that
Cody doesn't
flamethrower is
know that.
amazing. So yeah, I'm gonna net gun him.
okay,
Got one more.
so yeah, you're gonna basically if Netgun's gonna target one guy in base.
I will spin my drama.
Nice.
Noise.
Why do you hate me so much? 15, which is a 2 plus the God, please be enough. Missile weapons, missile weapons or fire combat?
Missile weapons.
Missile weapon 8, so 10.
A 10. So that's gonna hit. What happens is the net hits him, and it does shock, but it doesn't actually get him. It doesn't grab him.
It doesn't trip him up.
Doesn't trip him up.
All right, I'll reel it back in for another shot then.
Okay, Blood Tongue is still standing in the maw here, reaching into the darkness. So did he feel like last time what he was doing
Yes.
was actually affecting this?
Was absolutely effective. And if no one else does that, that's part of the possible setback. That difficulty
Okay,
really
so Blood Tongue is gonna mutter under his breath, "Hello, darkness, my old friend," and he's just gonna try again, even harder to fuck with this thing
Nice.
on a reality level.
Nice.
Okay, so that
I like to think that after he says that, Marshall and Cody at the same time go and listen to the sound. We're like, oh!
so
Jacob,
that's
do we want to double up and give him our supporter cards?
I'm
Give
thinking
him a
about
plus
it.
6?
I've got an
Probably on
adrenaline.
YouTube.
I've got an adrenaline,
I'm
which
hitting
is
it though.
amazing.
He does it
Yeah.
because that's a 13.
That you got it. Yeah.
Yeah, and he does it a bit better than the previous time.
Yep.
Is it a tiered thing where he can do better, or is it just pass fail?
It's pass fail.
Okay, never mind.
No, so you're good. Yeah, you got it. The A goes away. Like, so there's like these cords of darkness, and you can feel you plucked one. Boink! Go.
Action into the pool.
Awesome. Well done.
Marshall, did you go yet?
No, I have not.
I also forgot I owe Cody a card because he did successfully attack. Action
Nice.
card, Cody.
Nice.
What number?
Action
14.
is 14.
14.
I'm gonna look up towards the stairs. How many are there? 10?
There are 7 left.
7. Let's do what I talked about earlier, and let's do bang, bang, but bang, 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 but bang, bang. I'm gonna do 4 shots if I can.
Yeah, so 4 of them. That's going to be -6.
-6 to each one. Sweet.
So their dodge is 9. You're going to need a 15.
And that's -6 to the bonus, right? Or is that to the roll?
It's any penalties are always bonuses go to bonuses, dice go to dice. So
Gotcha.
nothing affects the die except more dice.
All right. So this is fire combat.
Yep.
Poop.
Oh, 10 explodes.
10 explodes. So that's a 28.
Plus
That's
the original 8 is 36.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Wait, where'd the other die come from?
What do you mean? Oh, I was rolling all 4.
Oh, no. You always roll
Just
one
one?
time. You roll
Oh,
one
shit.
time.
Then it's just an 8.
No. I thought you spent a possibility on that.
Then yes, I'm spending a possibility.
Yeah.
That's definitely what I was doing.
You killed his character last session, Daryl.
All right, so
So 36.
10 plus 8 plus 18, that's what, 36?
So it's, so plus 11.
Plus
So you're-
11 plus my 12. So
23.
33.
So that's going to be with a minus.
No, that's
so
23. That's 23.
23 with a -6 is still 17.
Yes.
You got them all. So you got them all with good hit. Roll a bonus die. It's 13 damage plus.
So that's 15 damage.
15 damage is enough. So you just see goes bam, 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 bam. 4 of them just gets like shot, like head shot, body shot, boom, 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 boom.
And then after I do that, I pull my guns back and I say, that was a shot in the dark. Yeah! All right.
Yeah, I'm giving you a possibility for that.
Yes!
Creating a bad precedent, but it's creating a terrible precedent, but yes. And you did a successful attack, so you get a card. Your card
Awesome.
is a leadership card.
Leadership card.
Yep.
What number is that?
51.
51.
Okay. I'm done.
Is that everybody?
I think so.
Yep.
Okay, so there's 3 of them left. They can't gang up on Tworak because the stairs are only wide enough for one person. So one's going to run up and try and stab a dwarf, and this is going to be kind of sad. Ooh, a 20 is a good start, though.
Hey, Daryl, can I put the leadership card into my hand?
You certainly can.
I'm doing that.
33 plus 10. So that's a 19 against your
15.
So that's just a hit. This is where it gets sad. Does 9 damage. What's your toughness?
15.
Ouch.
So, like, hits you with the sword, and it doesn't even do shock. It just bounces off. It's just like, ooh.
Oh,
So-
my melee defense is 11. So
so they get a bonus die. So I might actually do shock. Oh, I might do shock 4.
And then he dies.
Oh
Oh!
19.
And then he dies.
No way!
Oh, no!
Oh, this is getting good. 26 damage.
Oh, and I can't roll anything but a 1 with those goddamn dice.
So what was your toughness?
15.
So that's actually only a wound. After all that, it does all wound into shock. Would you
Oh
like
my
to soak
gosh.
that?
I will try and soak that. That's
Okay.
just all
You
right.
take 24 damage, you're like,
That's-
Hey, she
that's a-
soaks.
19 on, so I don't take anything, right?
Yeah.
it's like, I'm never dying ever again.
So you're like, yep, it's good. It's just like, yeah. They will tell tales of this, Lurk's, sword stab that, like, actually, like, finds that one opening in the armor, and you're like, what? Oh, come on, no way. The other 2 are gonna fire 1 arrow each at Marshall and
Do it.
Cody.
Oh, they're firing arrows. Don't. Oh, man.
So, ooh, I'm
Ouch.
fire.
Thanks, Doug.
Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Natural 20.
So,
You see, now I want you guys on stream to listen to how much joy, genuine joy that Daryl gets out of killing our characters.
This is the highlight of my week. Yeah. So that's a 18 against your dodge.
My dodge is a 12.
So only a good hit.
Oh, yeah. Only a good.
So that's going to do 14 damage.
I only have 5 shock left.
What's your toughness?
My toughness is 9.
So right now that's a wound and 2 shock.
I'm going to soak that wound and take that 2 shock.
All right.
So now I'm down to 3 shock.
reality. Roll your reality.
Oh, I got to roll reality.
You do. You got to make the reality test.
Snap back to reality. Whoop, there goes gravity. That's 10.
That's what you need. So whoop, soaks it. All right. Another one's gonna arrow Cody.
Mom spaghetti.
Dodge.
It's against a dodge of 10.
10.
I'm sorry, 10 is what I hit. Your dodge is 10.
Yes.
So that is an 11 damage hit.
Okay. So that's going to deal 11 shock is what you're saying?
No, what's
That's
your
based off
toughness?
your toughness.
Which is 9.
So you're going to take 2 shock.
I will take
Basically-
2 shock.
If it's toughness or greater, 2 shock. Every 5 over adds a wound to that.
I will take the 2 shock.
Awesome. It goes, ha, yeah!
Which admittedly, being shot by an arrow and I'm kind of like, ow! Like, that's not bad.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Ah,
The one other thing happens this phase. So like that rumbling from the maw gets really loud, and 3 lurks come stumbling out of it,
God damn it.
fully formed, just around.
Surrounding blood tongue.
Yeah, they just kind of stumble out like, ugh. So they are very stymied as they spill out, but they are gonna team up and try and do something. They're gonna try and stab you. 12, 0 minus 4. Does a 7 get your melee?
No, I'm a 10.
Okay, yeah. So they're getting around. They're trying to hit you, but they're out of sorts. As they come stumbling out. But they're recovering quickly. You can see they're with it now.
Get off our lizard, you shites.
So, new card. Time for action.
Oh, snap.
Heroes are going to go first. Attack and trick are the approved actions. There's no B on the card, so you know you're not going to be able to tendril. You can still do the reality test, Blood Tongue, and you'll get a card if you succeed, but it doesn't disrupt it.
So we're first?
You are first.
All right. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna play my card, leadership. So play to place 2 cards into other characters' card pools directly from my hand or pool. Immediately refill your hand. So I can give people cards, right?
Yep.
Yep. Who are you giving what to?
I'm going to give glory to Cody.
For glory.
And
It
I'm
goes
going
right
to,
into your pool.
What
and
number?
I'm going to give supporter to Blood Tongue.
Go. They need the
So
numbers.
that's 37 and 54. 54 for supporter, 37 for glory. And then I draw 2 cards, right?
You actually draw to fill your hand of 4. Because you got
So I need
left, right?
two more. Yeah, because I have 2.
Okay. So you get an adrenaline and you get a seize the initiative.
What are the numbers?
1 and 21.
All right. Can I put any of those into my pool, my hand right now?
So you haven't even taken your action yet. You put one in your pool at the end.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. What was the other one? It was adrenaline and...
Seize the initiative, which is super handy when you need letters on cards.
Right. Yep,
It's like
yep,
if I
yep,
flip
yep,
over the next one and there's no B, you're like, let's try again.
Okay. Then I'm going to turn towards Blood Tongue, and I'm going to go hiya and run towards one of them, and I'm going to try to punch it in the face.
Yeah. Do it.
Punch!
9.
I'm going to spend a possibility.
Ooh, all
Must
right.
be nice to have all those possibilities.
Shit!
Well, not that many now. So
It's only a 12.
So that's still a hit.
Oh, cool. So that's 13 damage.
Actually, can I immediately play the supporter? Can I use a supporter
You
card?
absolutely can.
Will that make it will that make it a
Good hit.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to do that.
Cool.
Yeah. So it was 10 damage, right, Marshall?
10, right? I said 13. And then
Now it's 13. Yeah.
now it's 13.
Yeah. Bam.
Cool.
Takes him out.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm tired of this. Can we just fire the Glock at all the people on the stairs?
You absolutely can.
How many times can I do that?
I
So
just call
basically
over.
you
Help,
can just be like,
help
bam, bam, bam,
Blood
bam,
Tongue.
bam.
I got the stairs.
Yeah. So here's the thing: you can shoot all 3 of them. It's -4 if you do, but remember, one of them is in melee combat with Torg. So if you get result,
we'll let Torg kill that guy. So and I'll shoot the other 2.
There you go.
Daryl supporter is in my hand.
Got it.
All right. So is that 1 roll or 2 roll?
It's 1 roll.
Okay.
Pretty much always.
Ciao.
It's gonna be a
Look, I'm so tired of this rules.
So you're like, yeah, I'm gonna look cool like Marshall Lee. Bam, 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 bam. And you shoot some bombs.
I say,
There's
nice try, kid.
There's no. My gun jams.
Yeah, it doesn't actually jam or anything. So on a 1, it would have actually disconnected you. But
Daryl, what was the other approved action that wasn't trick?
attack, actually.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Okay, so Blood Tongue is going to immediately lash out with claws to the closest guy beside him here.
You can go for 2 of them if you want. You can target. These guys are low defenses, so it's pretty easy to multi.
I'll give you.
Yeah,
plus
like
3.
I'm gonna go at 2, 1 with each claw.
There you go. Do it.
But that's poopy. But I can steady myself with my damn tail and roll that again.
Do it.
That might be one of the best abilities.
There we go.
Explode
He
it.
steadies himself so good. Or
11.
sort of 11.
I will do supporter and give him a plus 3.
It's 20,
Well,
right?
let him generate his number first. And then-
So, so 11. That puts me at 0, and that is just a melee. Where's my freaking melee? So that's a 10 right now.
-2. Did you get the -2 because you're doing 2 guys?
No, so that makes it 8.
8. So right now that they've got a 9. So right now that's a miss. But if
Get it.
Marshall plays supporter, that makes it a hit.
Cool.
If I play supporter again, will that make it a good hit?
Does actually.
We'll double up on that.
All right, so he swings it.
So how does this support? How does this look with this support coming in? What's this look like?
They got weak eyes. Go for their eyes.
There you go. Go for the eyes. Okay.
Yeah,
I just trip its leg.
Yeah, and as Bloodtongue is steadying himself on his tail after lashing out and missing, he hears the word eyes come out from the distance and sees one guy falling towards him as he was tripped, and he just goes in and tries to grab both of their eyes and rip them out.
Awesome. So you get bonus die?
Damage plus bonus die, so it's going to be 11 plus 4, so 15.
Takes them both out. Ugh. Many eyes were traumatized that day.
Bloodtongue eats one of the eyes.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's where the possibility, Bloodtongue.
Oh my god.
No.
And on that note, plays romance into his hand.
Well, I guess they
Cool.
didn't see that coming. Yeah.
Also,
No.
because
No.
you successful
No,
attack.
Jacob.
No. Okay.
Hero card?
Yeah. Which if you want to play that in your pool instead, you certainly can.
A question about romance where I can discard it for a possibility. Does that go to a possibility token that I keep forever, or it's just that turn?
It's just a possibility. It
Okay.
goes into your pile.
Okay.
I strongly recommend you trade that card to Cody because he's dry.
Okay. So I'm going to put hero into my pool instead.
Be sad if he gets pumped by lurks.
Sorry, we can trade cards at any time we want. Or
So in combat, you can only trade from action pool to action pool.
okay.
So if you want to give it to him now, you do
What
have
number
to
is
put it
hero?
in your pool and swap
Yeah.
it.
You know what? Sorry, I'm going to put romance into my pool,
Nice.
and then I'm going to trade that to Cody if he wants.
What number, bud?
44 is romance.
Okay.
Okay. Cash that in for a possibility token.
So I'm going to give you, in exchange, I'm going to give you a really dope-ass card called Adrenaline, which is number 2.
Nice.
Oh, that's a good
So does that go into my hand or my pool if we trade?
pool.
Nice.
It always goes pool to pool when you trade.
Nice. Adrenaline in the pool.
And I will romance.
Marshall.
I might have to romance too, Rick.
It's only NPCs.
You know, it's worth a lot more. If there's
David,
actually romance involved.
if our characters legitimately have a romance in the middle of a stream, there's a 0% chance I will be able to explain that to my wife.
Yes.
She's
Well,
already
when
like,
Torg takes off the helmet, she's got a beard like this.
I'm fine with it, buddy. I'm fine with it.
Oh my
So
god.
can I step up, swing my axe, multi-attack, and breathe fire?
Yes, if you want, absolutely.
Absolutely want to do that. So uppercut with the axe.
So you roll one time, and it'll be -2 to both. So one guy's
Yeah.
getting axed. And the other
I
one's-
roll terribly, so I am going to spend my last possibility.
Awesome.
Hopefully, come on, dice, do not screw me again.
You guys play like there's no tomorrow. I love
That's right. So that's going to be much better. That's a 19. So that's going to give me a total of +4 after the minuses. So for melee, that's a 15 on the first guy.
That's going to be a good hit. Roll a bonus die and add your
Nice.
to your axe advantage.
All right. So that guy is going to take 20 points. Or no, that's 21.
He is cleaved in twain.
And I step up with the missile attack. And that is going to be, what did I say I got? 6. So that's going to be a 14 for the 3 guys.
Okay, so that is another good hit. Roll a bonus die and add to your fire.
All right, come on. That's that. Now that will be 20 to those guys.
Okay, yeah, they burn and die. Ah! And you get a card because you did a successful attack. That's a hero card.
23, nice.
And
All right, lads, we lighten them up tonight.
yep. So now villains go. There are no villains on the map, but out of the darkness, 2 more lurks. Blah, cough out. They're gonna take a stymied 1 attack on Marshall, 1 attack on Bloodtongue. Marshall 18, 5, 2. That's an 11 against your unarmed or melee, whichever you're using unarmed, right? Yeah. Against your unarmed defense.
That's on Marshall.
Marshall.
What am I doing?
What's your unarmed?
You're getting killed, bro.
Am I unarmed?
Yeah.
Defense.
Combat? Defense?
Yeah.
Combat? 13.
So it has missed you. Would you like to trigger your ability?
Yes, I would. I would like to punch it in the face.
Spin the shock.
That's fine. I'm at 2 shock. And
hard. Oh
Yes.
man, it explodes.
yes!
Oh my god.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh,
so,
that's a 36.
So here's where you guys go for glory. You're 36 already. Do you have a hero or drama card or cards to trade for?
Oh,
I have adrenaline, but it's not.
I have a hero card that I can give you.
I've got an action which will give you a +3.
But the pluses don't matter because it's got to be on dice.
I'll give him a hero card because I got more cards than I'm gonna be able to keep.
Yeah. Get a
To get a 60 though.
You got to get a 60, but if you can. Do you have how many cards do you have in your pool right now?
Me?
Yeah.
In my pool 3.
Actually, pool 3. So
We got 2 hero cards up.
does
Yeah.
anyone have a drama card out?
No, I don't.
Okay, so it's a push. You could be like, whatever, we'll move on. You could spin a possibility. And
Is this
What
just
happens
not
on Glory again?
Everybody
all
gets cards.
players immediately receive 1 possibility and draw a destiny card. Hand size is increased by 1 until the end of the next act.
it's big.
I'm giving him the go for Glory, and I'm gonna give him this hero card. So
Come on, Fantasy Grounds. Come on,
roll
Fantasy
another
Grounds.
die.
So what am I rolling? Another.
Roll another
you're rolling
d20.
another die now.
Oh,
So you're close.
50.
okay. I
50.
can spend a possibility and get another dice.
You can spend a possibility.
Oh,
Oh, please.
come
Fantasy
on.
Grounds, please. 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 Oh my God! Yes! Do I roll again?
Yeah,
Yep.
fuck it. Roll it again.
Okay.
Okay. Finally, glory.
Yes!
What are
Yes!
you going to trade me for Glory?
For glory, I'll
You
give you
just play it.
You just
willpower.
play it.
Oh,
You
I
don't-
just play it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll play it. Boom.
Yes!
Consider
Yes!
it played.
So
I'll read it out for the stream. Play after a die roll of 60 or higher to refill all the orbs in a zone with possibility energy. All player characters immediately receive 1 possibility and draw a destiny card. Hand size is increased by 1 until the end of the next act. Only 1 glory card may be played per die roll.
So,
I'll take my possibility now.
yeah, all of you take your possibility.
And I'll get a card.
You
What?
get an idea
Get my possibilities
card.
back.
Okay, who's that for? Who?
That I did you first. Marshall gets a second chance.
What number?
33.
33, got it.
33. Now I'm out of cards. I got to kind of reset the deck here. So we might get duplicates that's in your hand. If that happens, just tell me. We'll re-roll. Let's see. There was a way to do this.
33's connection.
Okay, then take that.
Is it this? Am I drawing this?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yes, that's it.
Gain a clearer insight. Next course of action.
How do you reset?
All right, let's do it.
How much goddamn damage am I rolling?
So
Irrelevant amount.
It's your damage plus 2d6 plus plus 2.
Oh, it's only 2?
Yeah, it stops at 2.
All right. Boop.
There you go. He is clearly dead.
I'm at 15. So, it's this moment where he comes and hits me. I dodge and I just punch his face and it explodes.
Yep.
And everybody's like, "Whoa!"
Right? You're like, that was a hell of a hit. Look at you guys. Someone help me with the card. How do you reset the deck? I've done it like 3 times and just can't figure out how today. Because I'm lame.
I'm not certain on the table. There should be like a little reset button.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Oh, is that it? No. I don't know. This is hard. Well, I'm just gonna roll anyway. Hero 20. Well, and that's just gonna give the same one over and over again.
It may not roll one more time. Okay, so roll. How many cards are there? Let's do it that way.
You guys are each getting 1.
No. There's 60 cards, so just roll.
Yeah.
Just
Roll a
yeah,
three
D100.
D20. Or yeah.
Yeah, roll a D100. You can do that by picking up a D10.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Or like right-clicking it and hit the percentage, and we'll just figure out the card from there.
All right,
Sorry, streamed. We're doing weird workarounds to make this plausible. So 16 for who's that going to?
That will be Marshall's. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to roll 3d20. And then Torek, you get 28, and I'll figure this out in a minute.
All right. Well, I have the number. That's all I need.
Yeah.
Opponent fails. Ooh, that's a good one, dude.
37 for Blood Tongue.
All right. Blood Tongue gets a glory card.
I've actually got 2 of those, so.
Did you really get a glory card back?
Yeah, I did. That's 37. Glory.
I have a glory card too, played, so.
Yeah, well, there's 4 glory cards out there. So.
Awesome.
All right, so his head explodes.
But blam! And then one more guy was was hitting you and totally Swift's Blood Tongue.
Well, there was so much blood everywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
I became very slippery.
Worst day ever for them. So there's now 2 of them in play. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at this. So it's over. So the card's got A, B, C, D. So anyone who wants, only one person can try and sever the ties on the machine, but they can go for step B, C, and D all at the same time. -4 to do that, and heroes are up.
Okay, Blood Tongue is doing that immediately first. He steps away from all these corpses, and he actually steps into the darkness slightly. He just throws out his fear, and he goes for it. He steps in, and he tries to sever this thing from reality as hard as he can.
Awesome.
Okay.
It's not very hard.
That's not very good.
Let's say what it's for.
But I got all sorts of cards and
you do. Things. You got a lot of stuff.
So the first thing I'm going to do is spend a possibility.
Awesome. Basically, you're going to need 16. So
19. So that's 6 plus 12. That's an 18.
You got it.
So I just shred this
you do.
fucking reality ties apart.
You see those other binds, bam, 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 bam. And when you do that, the thing rumbles and just crumbles down around you. You see stone bits fall down, and all that's left is Blood Tongue.
And Blood Tongue just walks on top like a champ.
Yeah, exactly. And the 2 little lurks are like, ooh. Ooh.
And I'm gonna play Idea into my pool.
Yeah.
Can I shoot some things yet?
Absolutely, if you want to.
I will shoot some things. There's more things on the stairs, right?
Well, no, all the ones on the stairs are dead. The only ones that are left are the 2 is one. There's one guy left that had tried to stab Blood Tongue.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot him in the face like he deserves.
Yo,
the 7 ice floors.
Jeez, nice. Good job.
I'm not going to spend a possibility. I would rather just fail and let you guys clean it up.
And on the bright side, you don't hit Blood Tongue, so that's good.
Good job.
Perfect.
Oh shit! I didn't see you there, man. Like he goes to shoot like a quarterback that goes to throw the football and tries to it's about to be intercepted and stops, and then it falls out and fumbles. That's kind of what he did there.
I will pull out
last guy.
My 2 Glocks. And is there one guy still in melee with Jeremy?
It is. Yeah.
Okay. And there's more on the stairs?
There's none. There's one guy left.
Oh.
That's it.
Bang bang.
Okay, roll it.
Blood Tongue's dead.
So right now that's gonna be hitting Blood Tongue. So because it's an odd number.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No. I'm going to spend a possibility.
Good. Make that hit even harder. Let's make that even. Come on. You're lucky. You're lucky. So,
okay, so that is...
actually, you're not lucky.
Will that be a 10?
10, yeah. So, 23.
It's a 23. See? You see, Daryl? You see, Daryl?
God, wait, I don't know what just happened.
Did he hit me or did he?
So right now, that's a 23 that generates a +8 bonus, but it hits the wrong target. So what's your shooting +8?
My shooting +8?
Yeah, I'm sorry, fire combat +8.
Fire combat 20.
So that against Blood Tongue's dodge.
Which is a 9.
So that's going to be an outstanding hit. 2d4.
Oops.
Oh, yeah.
Oops.
This is why you don't fire into melee, kids.
I didn't know. Oh, that's 16 damage.
Bam, 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 bam.
And Blood Tongue's dead.
He's just like,
I feel really confident. I'm just like, I can hit this guy. Oh.
So that's 16 against my total toughness. Is that what?
Yep.
So a toughness of 11. So is that 2?
Right now, that's a wound and 2 shock.
That's a wound and 2 shock. Thanks.
You're out of the band, Yoko.
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
It's not like I was severing ties with reality or anything.
I thought I could hit him.
That's why I tried to pull up, man. I
So would you like to soak that Blood Tongue or just?
Oh yeah. So I just spend a possibility to do that and roll a d20, right?
Yeah, reality. Yep.
Roll reality.
Yeah, you only need a 10. Yeah, you love
Oh
it.
yeah.
Soaks it.
Nice.
Come on.
Yeah, you're fine. See, you just spit those bullets right out.
I'm not liking you much more than the last guy. There was this thing with falling rocks. And
So Torg, are you gonna finish this thing or?
Yeah, I'm gonna run up
guy
there.
gonna get to attack back.
Watch out, laddie. Let me give you a hand.
Yeah, here you go.
And that's going to be probably more than enough. That's 13.
So right now that's a regular hit. What's your base damage on that axe?
17.
Yeah. So tell me what happens to this guy as that axe, goes through him.
I just take his head clean off.
Nice.
Great. So there's a ton of bodies here.
Beat him to the darkness.
Someone had a loot the bodies card, right?
yeah, for a different cosm though.
But that's this consum.
Oh, is that this?
Yeah,
Is that this one?
Yeah, because we kind of rolled
Oh.
back since you didn't get to spend the other ones. It just ended.
Okay. So, but also after this, our pools are going to go back to our hand, and our maximum hand size is now 5. So before this happens, I'm just going to ditch. I want to play this idea card
Okay.
first, so because it's going to be an extra card. So
Sure.
gain a clue or insight indicated the next course of action your hero should take.
Sure. So you've got a good feeling for the layout of this castle just from when you guys, were checking out above. That there's going to be a dungeon that probably is very nearby up those stairs. That would be where any kidnapped prisoners would be. There's going to be guards around, but you suspect most of them were on the walls, and the ones that were inside were the 10 that you guys killed. So you've kind of got a clear run right now.
Okay.
There's not going to be a lot of people around.
Okay, and then as I get the lay of the land, I'm going to loot the motherfucking bodies.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. Now let me.
Is that card better than just the regular loot the bodies?
I think that's what he.
Well, this card, play after your hero or an ally opens a container, searches a fallen foe. An item for an item. What?
The one other thing I forgot, we have the law of magic here. Marshall, do you have anything low tech on you?
I have flashlight, police badge, mobile phone, speed cuffs, stylish clothing, and sunglasses.
So no. So if you had anything kind of medieval, it would have become enchanted.
Dang it!
I'm gonna say you got like enchanted sunglasses that are +1 coolness.
+1 pun.
Yeah.
+1 pun.
Oh my god. Daryl, when you have a chance, I would like to discard my romance for a possibility and a new card.
Done.
Because there's no point to hold on to it.
Yeah.
Might as well get the new card early so in case it's helpful.
Yeah.
But first,
Cody
I want my
has
magic
sword.
table item.
Cody has the sword that he took from the village.
Oh, that's right! I totally forgot about that, David. That was like the only important thing the entire village had, and I was like, I really need this.
The community sword.
The community sword.
The community.
If you condemn a man to death, you should be the one to swing it.
Oh gosh. So I was trying to do the 1d60 thing there, and it didn't work. Can somebody else just roll a d60? Tell me the number, and I'll give you.
I was trying to mess with it too, and I couldn't get it to work either.
Oh, okay, that's what that was. I was like, I thought you were telling
We'll just
me.
roll that. 28 again. We already have that card. Let's do another one. 46.
There you go.
Which is drama. Cool.
Cool.
All right, Daryl, what did I loot?
So one of them had a scroll of fireball on it.
Dang.
I'm
Another magic
keeping.
scroll.
I am keeping the shit out of that.
Dang.
Hey everybody, look what I found.
Jacob, remind me to tell you about a video idea that I'm working on. You'll get a kick out of it. So outside of these few magic items, is there anything really else useful on these guys at all?
So they've all got like these kind of like it's like rusted, foul, stinky chainmail, which you could wear. Like it's +2 armor. It's better than a leather jacket if you're into that sort of thing.
Would that improve over my whatever it's called? My
No, it actually
armor?
It's your root armor's +2,
Okay.
and it would also bust your axiom. So when we got that surge, you'd be blowing up on a 1 to 4.
Not
No
interested.
thanks. I think the leather looks good.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, dude, style. Looking good has no quitting time. Well done.
I'm gonna start tromping up the stairs. Hey, I got 6 cards. I can only have 5, right?
Yeah. Just drop down to 5.
All right. Oh man, I got all good cards.
But we're out of initiative, so our
play
pools
something.
are gone, right?
Yeah. Big pools go. Yeah, just everything comes in your
Yeah,
hand.
Daryl, can you play one of those cards instead of ditching it right now to do anything good?
Sure.
Get
that's
anything?
fine. Yeah, that's fine.
I don't think there's anything I can do with them though.
None of them give you anything? Okay.
Most of them like boost your combat stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right in there. There's a few oddballs like idea, connections, or romance. Let's see. Cody, you.
I have an idea.
I think I'm gonna ditch action. It's like, and that's a good card.
Action's great. Yeah.
Here, why
I
don't you?
know, but my cards are glory, hero, opponent fails, coup de grace.
If anybody has a card that is worse than action, then trade it, and then you ditch the worst card.
Yeah, how about I give you idea for action, and then
There
you
you
can
go.
play idea, and then I'll have 2 actions.
Yeah. And we
Perfect.
just had the idea, so we just
Okay,
got.
you've got idea. All right, there you
Right.
go. And I'll take the action.
Perfect. Number 12.
Double
Chopping up
action.
the stairs.
All right, you're headed up the stairs. So as predicted, there's like low torchlight, up here. You're into the castle proper. So you don't hear any lurks about at all. It's like they've all came cropping down these stairs. And the cool thing is, like if you hadn't done, this thing, if you hadn't gotten rid of that, if you'd been fighting upstairs, they would have just been getting reinforcements just constantly. And that's like cut off now. And that also answers where all these lurks are coming from and how they've got so many. You go down a hallway, you've got a pretty good idea of where a dungeon would be in this castle. And sure enough, there it is. There's iron bars, and you see there's a woman you don't see Ferret. He's not here. But you do see a woman in kind of like medieval peasant clothing, but she looks a lot like Lydia.
That means nothing to half of us.
Right.
That's true.
Blood Tongue. What was her name? What was her?
Girl,
Excuse me.
woman.
Are you? Do you know Lydia?
She like looks up. And
I'm like
she's
poking around the corner.
Yeah, she's like, wait, you're not Lurks. Who are you? What?
We're here to rescue you.
Yeah, she's like, Lydia, I think, and she seems kind of confused. She's like, I think I had a sister, Lydia. That's right, but it's like a different life.
Yeah. Well, news break. You do. So we're leaving. Because we're gonna leave right now because I'm just now realizing, and I kind of look over at Blood Tongue, dude. Boris knows where Lydia is. We need to go.
Yeah.
Hey, laddies, don't be hasty. What about Ferret, our seeker?
She goes, oh,
You can get a new pet. It's
Yeah, I look over at her and say, have you seen a man named Ferret?
Yeah, they had him in the dungeon with me. So she actually says they were waiting for something. They were waiting. They had me and they were waiting for me to change. It doesn't make sense. But then they said when they found him, they had what they needed, a seeker, and they were waiting for their leader, a Thrachin, to come, but they got impatient. And
Bloodtongue just smiles.
Wait. Go back to that last part. They got impatient and what?
They took him to do a ritual. The ritual.
Okay, how many is they, and where did they take him?
There's other. I mean, she gives some number. It's probably 5 to 10 of them took him away, but there's more around.
How long ago?
She's like, it was maybe 10 minutes ago.
You're kidding.
Which way?
She's points big deeper into the castle where the tower goes up.
Do you know how to use a sword?
Always done at the top.
I run to where she points.
I head that way.
Is she bound, locked up, chained?
Yeah,
whatever?
no. So she's not chained up, but she is in an iron cell.
Yeah. I mean, do we see an easy way to get her out? Bloodtongue, can you pick
lockpick? Lockpick guy.
What?
Open this up.
I run over and I try to lockpick.
Do it. It's pretty easy. These are primitive crap.
I'm sure it's real easy. Great. Yeah, I can add a +3, but it's not going to do much, and I don't have any possibilities. So I'm like,
you don't have any possibilities left? Oh,
can we can use cards out of our hand directly?
Right, you're not in combat. You can just
don't fuck it up like last time. And I give him play the hero card for him.
There you go. Yeah, you trade, but we'll just do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So roll a die to add. It works like a possibility, Marshall.
Boop.
Minimum 10.
I said
13.
don't fuck it up
13.
like last time.
So minimum 10. So right now it's +1. So.
+1. I will add my adrenaline card and make it +4.
Shameful.
You don't need to, I don't think.
Yeah,
Do you?
I don't think you need to. So you probably don't have
my lockpicking is 11.
+1, 12, that gets it. You don't have to spend the card. So click, it comes open. Yeah, and she's like, wow, you freed me. You're my heroes. Thanks.
Follow us.
There's no time.
Do you know how to use a sword? Here you go.
She takes the short sword and is like, okay.
Yeah, she has a sword now. It's fine. We'll be fine.
Wait, is there a way to refill my dragon breath?
It takes time, unfortunately.
Okay.
Essentially, you have to park and find an inn and make.
I'm gonna run towards wherever she said, I think they're doing the ritual.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So you guys blaze past, and there's no stealth here. You just run across the courtyard into the tower, and you're going up, and you see some of the lurks on the wall, looking at you guys, what? They're gonna be coming down after you.
I'm your new leader.
By the way, did you get the memo?
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't hear? Thrachin's dead.
You guys go tearing up this tower because the rituals are always on the top level of the tower.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that.
You get there, and there's a big open room at the top there, and you can see there's ferret kind of bound inside a pentagram. There's candles in the room, and there's a wall of about 10 lurks that are there. No one seems to be helping the main guy in this room. The main guy in the room is something a little different, and he has got just alabaster white skin, long hair, looks like elven ears, and he's doing a casting, sees you guys burst in, and he's like, what?
I'm gonna hold up my gun to him. I'm gonna say, stop.
Collaborate and listen.
Does he stop?
Actually, he does stop.
And I'm gonna walk forward, and I'm gonna grab Ferret. I'm gonna say, no. And I'm gonna drag Ferret back.
As soon as you try to pull him out of the signal, they the lurks react.
Wait! I'm gonna hold up the stand-in for Thrachin's finger. My son's Batman. By techno-demon law, we have destroyed and defeated Thrachin, which puts us in charge. of this entire hold and all of you.
Go ahead and roll me an intimidate.
I'm just going to quickly look over all my cards here.
Like,
Lord.
Scratching's dick.
Okay,
I've got this is going to have to be really, really good.
I've got 2 actions and a drama and a second chance. So I'm
and
really
we can
good.
I have a willpower.
All right, Fantasy
Got a
Grounds.
hero.
No whammies. Come on, Fantasy Grounds.
Come on.
Come on, Fantasy Grounds. Why do you hate me so bad? Okay, I'm going to second chance that. All right. Okay, I'll second chance it.
Second chance.
Mm.
We're getting better.
It's not
I got a
much
hero
better.
for you.
I'm gonna play a possibility.
Do you want a card instead? I can give you hero.
Can I
We
play?
might use them
Can I
both.
play hero and drama?
Yes, that's the great thing about the
Awesome.
two.
I will play a possibility first. Okay. So that
you
is.
did your possibility in that. Oh no, so you did the second.
I did
Yeah,
second chance.
yeah.
So it's a 6 plus 18, so that's a 24
24
thus far,
Yep.
which is a plus 8 modifier thus far.
Thus far.
I will play a drama.
Yeah.
Let's go for glory.
I got glory, guys.
I got glory too.
That explodes. So that's
yeah.
38.
Okay. I will give you willpower. Give you a +3.
38 plus 19
Take
is
the +3.
57.
Oh.
Okay,
It's a hero.
can he take one of the cards from any of us?
Basically, you
If
can-
I
yeah, you
an
can swap.
action, can I play an action and that would add +3 to the test and make that 60?
No,
then we
no,
can
no.
play glory?
It's
No.
dice.
Okay,
It's
that's dice. That's dice.
Dice add to dice.
I
Hero.
got 2 action cards. So hero, what does hero do?
It gives you a card. It's a possibility.
It's a possibility.
Oh, then I have to have minimum of 10. Then we can play glory. David, please take your action back.
Yeah.
I will take your hero card and I will play that, which is a possibility, which is a over 60.
Yeah.
70.
And then we'll
Yes!
play glory and get another possibility back and a new
Yeah.
card for everybody.
Yeah.
And if that is not enough, then I don't know what is.
No, that's plenty, right? Like that's plenty. So you're just like, nope, we killed your boss, Thrachin. Like,
Question.
We have all the remains of Thrachin. We are in charge, motherfucker.
So does that mean the max hand goes up again?
So essentially, the effects don't stack.
So
you're
let
gonna
me
get a
play
possibility.
glory because I'm already maxed out with cards.
Yeah.
I don't have a glory. Yes, play your glory.
Yeah. That's fine. Like,
All right, so I play glory.
Okay.
yeah. So like, there's just no sound in this room at first when you're doing that. They're just like. You know,
Please turn Cody's character into a techno demon now.
well, you get the feeling that like they don't particularly care about techno demon law. Like they're like, whatever, who cares? But the fact that they believe you killed Thrachin, they're just like, we are not messing with these guys. They'll like step back and they go,
I will take
whatever you say, my lord. Like they,
Cody, your sword.
Oh yes, winch! Bring me my sword, and I'm like kind of like going into like another character role.
Oh man.
We are.
I will take the sword. I will cut. Ferry loose.
yeah, you're like he's like,
Get up! Get up!
Oh,
Get
wow.
up! Come on, we came here to save you.
And
"Thanks,
I'm-
guys, that's great. Yeah,
Yeah, you're welcome. Now let's just back away slowly.
yeah.
All
No, Marshall.
Stop. And he, Blood Tongue will walk right up eye to eye to this pasty ass,
Yeah.
long-haired bitch and look him right in the eye and be like, "What are you doing here? What is your purpose?"
So yeah, they because they're kind of showing their throats here. They're like, all right, we are doing the bidding of the god Corbaal, Thrachin Master, to take a seeker and ritualistically sacrifice them to make the compass.
What compass?
So a compass would be a device that would operate like a seeker. That it would take us to what Corbaal desires.
As you can see by his pitiful remains, Thrachin's god was impotent today, and the only god that reigned supreme was Lanala, and you now serve her.
Nice. Yeah. So he's just like, yes, Lord, whatever you say. I mean, like you can tell he's like squirming, like he's forcing the words out. he doesn't believe it, but he's gonna say it because he doesn't want to set you guys off. Like around then, another like the lurks are like up the stairs, and they're like, no, no, no. And they're like, I'll stop and kind of back off.
And Blood Tongue, this guy is definitely their priest or leader or whatnot in the room.
He is. He's
After
definitely
saying
the
this,
guy in charge.
before even giving him a chance to utter a response, he's going to slit his throat with his claw.
You're
okay. So you're like, so we'll go on to cards. You're gonna have surprise. Like they do not expect that. They're like, wait, what? So we're gonna roll out that attack. We'll probably save the fight for later, but you're gonna be fine, for next episode.
You stole my thunder, Jeremy. I was gonna do something so close to that.
Yeah. So basically, villains go first. They do nothing because they're like, oh, whatever. Then here's whack, and you just try and wail on this guy.
That would be a 10.
So you got a +4 to hit because you got the drop on him. It's a surprise attack, is what it's called. You need to hit a 9. So that's a good hit. Roll your damage plus a bonus die.
So that makes it a 13.
Adrenaline.
And for the record, everybody would have drawn a new card after Glory.
Yeah, we still haven't resolved Glory quite yet. I think we're going to do that.
You guys have got plenty of cards. I think we're going to do a between session sort out, thing. But you guys have got plenty of cards. You're good.
Yay.
And you can't keep more than 5 of them anyway, so it'd essentially be the same. Your hands would be the
I don't know what you're talking about. I spin all mine.
So 13 does 2 shock to him. And what's interesting is, so like you go to slit his throat and like there's cuts there, but no blood comes out. It's like he doesn't have blood. And the rest of you can act now if you choose. Jigs up.
I'm gonna shoot 2 of them.
Okay, good. There are 40 lurks total. So
40? Like 40?
40?
Yeah.
40?
Well, I guess the ones on the wall all behind you. There were 10 in, and they're crowding up the stairs.
You're worse than Anton.
Oh, they're just lurks. You guys
think of our lurk army that we will control after we've defeated both the Thrachin and this motherfucker.
18.
That's a good hit.
I'm gonna win the game, Jeremy.
Oh yeah.
So that's 18 damage with both shots.
Yep. Bam, bam. There are 2 dead.
And at that time too, I'm also going to be taking Ferret and backing out. So it's going to be like bang, bang.
Well,
and
then
you can't.
What you're backing toward is like 30 dudes that came up from the rest of
Yeah.
Fuck!
I am plugging the hole. I'm going to stand in the doorway with my axe.
Yeah. That's cool. Great.
What are the approved actions?
Intimidate and maneuver.
Intimidate. Awesome. I'm
If you want to treat your blocking as an intimidate, absolutely.
Can I?
I want a multi-action actually.
Okay.
I want to attack the first one.
Yeah.
And then
intimidate like the
and
next
then
group.
intimidate. Yeah.
Cool. So how many of them do you want to intimidate?
How many can I intimidate?
As many as you want. Is -2 for each extra one.
Okay. Just the ones in the front then. Just the second one in.
Okay. Cool. So you're making 1 roll.
So they make 1 roll. And
-2 to the attack.
yeah. Okay. So I think I'll spend a possibility on that one.
Okay.
So we can do a little bit better.
Minimum
That's
10.
going to be 10. So that's a 22.
So basically, your attack +6, you kill the guy. Wham!
Yeah. So the first one dies, and then intimidating the next guy is going to be a 16.
16. His intimidate is only 9, so he is very stymied, but doesn't run away. It's 4. You're going to get a card for that. Again, I'm going to do cards during the break because we're coming up close to that. We'll reset that.
So I will then play action into my hand.
All right, great. And Cody.
I'm just kind of stunned at the whole situation as he kind of looks around like,
well, that took a turn.
I was, and I'm going to just hold up another finger to the one nearest the door. I am the Dark Lord now! And just kind of like scream this out in front of him. And I have no, like my gun is kind of in my hand because we were kind of running up the stairs.
Yeah.
But like, it's down at my side and I'm just going to like shove it in his face, like brazenly.
Pointing with the finger, you.
Does that give me an up?
Doesn't give you an up, but I will give you a bonus.
All right.
The finger of Thrachin.
19 plus whatever my intimidation is, 9. So that is a 15 total.
15
plus the bonus.
Give you +1 for the flying fickle finger of Thrachin.
That's a 16. Does that make it a good result?
That does. So would you like him to be very stymied or very vulnerable?
I want to control him.
Yeah, you need 10
I want to tell him I need 10 more.
You need to beat him by 10. His intimidate is I'm sorry, I was looking at the wrong card. He's an intimidate 6. So what do you get?
A 16.
16. So you did actually. You do get to order.
Okay, so it's 15 plus your +1 bonus, right? So 16.
Yeah, 16.
Okay.
The finger, put it over the top. Dope.
Tell them to turn around now.
Turn around now.
I'm gonna like direct him down the stairs to kind of like block the upcoming rush of 30 more of these fucking dudes.
Yep.
Jeez.
And be like, the Dark Lord commands that we return.
Yeah, so he's definitely yours. He's just doing.
Or I will have their heads on pikes.
Awesome. So yeah, he's telling them like, don't come up. The Dark Lord is here. Don't do it. You know, they don't listen to him.
Yeah.
Because he's just a dude. But he's definitely out of the fight. Like he's gone.
So that would have changed the effect of my intimidate as well, right?
It's basically all stacking up to the same thing. There are going to be limited numbers of them that can enter the room.
I'll take action into my pool.
I just love that this little blonde boy is screaming how he's the Dark Lord now while wearing like a Nintendo Power t-shirt.
Yeah, exactly.
They don't fucking know. They don't know.
That's why you had to roll good to pull it off.
If you show, minus the whole magic and sacrifice thing, if you showed back up in like the 12th century with a gun and a leather jacket, you'd be the fucking king. All right, you'd be fine.
A little bit of that happening. Yeah.
Pick up screwheads.
So we'll go ahead and finish up there and continue the battle.
Jeez.
Next time.
It's gonna be.
We will assemble our newly founded skeleton army
We're just gonna
next
start a new
week.
kingdom.
Yay!
I pick the 3rd bedroom on the left.
This is not gonna end like that.
We're gonna Minecraft. That'll be all next week. It'll just be an episode of Minecraft. Jeremy, you totally stole my thunder. I was totally about to like have one of them kneel and then pull a gun out and just blow his head off right there. But just like
They
one of the little
started
minor
talking
nobodies.
whack shit about their bunk ass god, and Bloodtongue is having none of that. There's only one god.
I've never heard that turn of phrase. Their bunk ass god. Genius. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. So this week, come hang out with us tomorrow on Saber Dice The Caro Stones tomorrow evening. Of course, we have the Patron podcast. Episode 4 has just been released, and we will have the After Dark After Show. That the first episode will be released, I believe, this week or maybe early next week.
You know what else has been released?
What?
Jacob's first poll.
Yeah, that's right. Jacob's first
poll.
And everybody is on XP to level 3 watch right now, as he is like 100 people away from hitting 100 grand.
About 300, 200. 200 subscribers away from 100,000.
That's amazing, dude. So yeah, thanks for hanging out with us.
Nile Empire Kickstarter tomorrow.
And yeah, Kickstarter tomorrow. Kickstarter. The only edition to buy is the coffin edition. You called it sarcophagus. Damn it. Damn it. The sarcophagus. And if you guys are watching this video later, just check the descriptions down below. We'll go ahead and find a link to that and slap that up. And follow us on socials, and I'm sure we'll be talking about it on Twitter and whatnot and checking all that out. So good luck, Daryl. Don't be nervous or freak out about how amazing and exciting all of your wonderful hard work is going to come to fruition. Same thing to Jacob. And we'll see you guys next week. Stay nerdy.
See ya.